What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, please consider pummeling that subscribe button, put it in a chokehold, give it a good punch right to the side of the temple, maybe the nose, maybe the chin, whatever you want to do, just make sure you hit it. I'd really appreciate it. We currently just cracked 250 subscribers. I'm currently on the road to 500 subscribers. I would love to have you along for the journey. We have a massive giveaway at 500 subscribers, so want to be part of that? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Enough of that, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the Adidas YEEZY 500 in the Stone Salt colorway. Now this just dropped a week ago on the Confirmed app. It did drop a while ago, a few years ago I want to say, and it did not have the infinity laces. Now this newest release does have the infinity laces, so we are going to look at that and talk about that. But before we get into the shoe, I just want to kind of discuss a little bit about the YEEZY and Adidas feud that's going on. So as you all know, Adidas is suing Kanye, and because Kanye breached his contract, and there was a lot of stuff and a lot of back and forth. So Kanye's saying, fuck Adidas, don't buy any of the stuff, they're making money off using stuff with my name on it, and back and forth. And I can see both sides of it. I can see where he's coming from, I can see where Adidas is coming from. Personally,
it doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
I leave the politics out of it, and I just buy the shoes that I want to buy. If they happen to be created by him, or designed by him, Adidas put them out, produced them, they're selling them, that's my choice if I want to buy it. And I'm not really in it on the political side, like, oh, I'm gonna boycott it because I'm a huge fan of Kanye West, which I am a fan of Kanye West. I love his music, I love Vultures, I love all his stuff he's putting out. I have YEEZY pods. I'm a fan of Kanye, but at the end of the day, I'm also a fan of buying what I want with my money. So, let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. Are you rocking with any of these new drops, or are you staying away from it, or are you indifferent? Let me know. Again, I'm not promoting it one way or another. I promote you buy what you want with your money, just like everyone else should buy what they want with their money. So do what you want, guys. But enough of the talking, let's go ahead and take a look at this shoe. All right, so here's the box. It's a typical YEEZY 500 box. This is actually my first pair of YEEZY 500s. I've never actually owned a pair, so it's my first pair. I own a lot of different YEEZYs. I have Wave Runners, I have some 350s, I have the Quantums, I have the 450 slides. I have a lot of different YEEZYs that have came out in the past. I've just never had 500, so it's the first for me. But the box, typical YEEZY fashion, just kind of says the name of the shoe, made by Adidas, right there. YEEZY 500, made by Adidas. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. It is a pull-out box, so let's pull them out and take a look at the kids. And here they are, folks. 500 and Stone Salt. Let's take a look at these in a little more detail. So starting with the outer sole, as you can see here, there is no boost. So this is one of the interesting things about this shoe. One of the only YEEZY shoes, besides the slides and the foam runners, obviously, that aren't, boost. They don't have YEEZY Boost. This actually has adiPRENE instead. That's what this rubber outsole is. So that's what the cushioning is. And it has an ortholite insole, which we'll look at here in a second. But I want to mention that it's one of YEEZY's only shoes that doesn't have boost. This kind of reminds me of the Soleil Bembury Crocs, the Sasquatch ones, so I'm sure he probably pulled some inspiration from these shoes. But anyways, yeah, moving to the upper here. It is synthetic nubuck here, and then we have real leather. This is real leather in between here. We have some mesh netting there, but it does look like it's real leather and some synthetic nubuck. The tag does say leather and textile, so there is real leather here, and you can tell from the cuts there. But definitely a nice looking shoe. I mean, I am a fan of the look of it. Moving to the toe box here, it kind of reminds me of the YEEZY Quantum. It's like the nubuck, or the kind of suede looking toe box here. Moving to the laces, and that's one of the biggest differences about this shoe, is this actually have infinity laces. So that means that these shoelaces don't have an end. You know, you don't tie them. They're already tied and they stay perma-tied basically. So right here is where it ends. So when you put your foot in there, it just is already tied, which is convenient, and it makes the shoe look really sleek, and you know, I kind of like it. So that's pretty legit. On the insole in there, you can see Adidas YEEZY and that ortholite that I mentioned. That's on the insole. It is pretty comfortable. And then you can see right there the adiPRENE little insignia right there for the outside. So overall, nice looking shoe. I like the way it looks. The only downfall, guys, is this thing runs small. So please go up a half a size or a full size when you're going to be picking these up. I went true to size because this is, weirdly enough, the only shoe in this recent run of shoes on the Confirmed app that says go true to size. Everything else has said either go up half a size or go up a full size. This one said go true to size, so I went true to size, and I am sadly disappointed because my toe is definitely right at the end here. I wear an 11. My toe is right up against the end here. If I wear super thin socks, it's, you know, wearable. I can wear it, but definitely not comfortable. Very disappointed in that. So I am going to be going for the stone taupe ones here on the 18th. I'm going to be going up in size. I think I'm going to be going up a half a size. I think a half a size will be fine. I'm still going to debate. I might go up a full size. I don't know. I'll make my decision here in the day or so. But yeah, overall, guys, very nice looking shoe. It is comfortable. It's just runs small. So go up if you're going to be picking this, you know, picking this shoe up. But anyways, guys, let me give you a quick 360 of this bad boy, and then we're going to take a look at it on feet, even though it hurts them. And we'll get up out of here. It doesn't hurt them. It's just if you do a lot of walking, you can feel your toe pushing up against the end there, and it's just, you definitely need more room. So half a size to a full size up if you're going to be picking these up. So there you go.
Every time you call, I don't decline. At the grocery store, I hope my car don't get declined. Yeah, Epic try to sign me, I decline. Now I'm gonna prove them all that I'll never decline. Like the point of a Sharpie, I'll be fine. Even when I lose, yo, you're still mine. Even when I lose, yo, you're still mine. Even when I lose, yo, you're still guilty. My thoughts so heavy, where's my lighter? I keep losing you like my lighter, yeah. Again and again, over and over, when will it end? My thoughts so heavy, where's my lighter? I keep losing you like my lighter, yeah. Again and again, over and over, when will it end?
Trademark the heartbreak, can't be sold in any way. That's when I think of my image when you fucking other lanes. But we all know none of my exes is over up in lane. I should probably go out and beat him for Halloween. Cause it's scary ass ain't never seen a lot of day. Girl, take the mask off for you playing, ayy. I be in my zone, fuck you think I sold my soul. Get exactly what you looking for if you unlock this phone. Oh girl, now you wanna ride, saying that you never lied. That's the definition of irony after all the motherfucking times that you lost me. That's what created a legend. Godspeed as she fucks away to heaven, ho.
My thoughts so heavy, where's my lighter? I keep losing you like my lighter, yeah. Again and again, over and over, when will it end?
There you have it, the Adidas YEEZY 500. What do I think of this shoe? I like it, but unfortunately the sizing is just messed up. So like I mentioned in the unboxing, definitely go up at least a half a size, at least up at a half size or a full size depending on, you know, your foot. But I went true to size. I can wear them, you know, if I have thin socks I can definitely pull them off and wear them, but they're just, you can feel every time you walk your toe is pressing right up against the end of that. Sucks because I really do like this gray colorway. I do like it. I may still rock it and wear it, you know, even though it doesn't fit 100, you know, if I'm just going to the store, you know, if I'm not going far, if I'm not gonna be doing a lot of walking, I can still get away with it because they are comfortable, other than the fact that my toe does press up against this, especially with thicker socks. So Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like the look of this shoe, the aesthetic of this shoe? Is it something you're rocking with? Definitely go up a size, or a half a size to a full size if you are gonna buy this. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, quibbles, complaints, queries, all that good stuff. Drop them in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, what the hell you doing? Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Deuces.